welcome back. This is Hampooge, and we are continuing where we left off, just inside this rundown building, this kind of crack shack. That's what the game files call it.
Hey, did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see the bishop. You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs up to the temple. I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah. Blood. She said, blood everywhere. She saw a few of the summoned, tried to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these woo blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away. Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
So, this lady is apparently terrified. I don't know why she doesn't just leave. She's the only one down here. And you can kind of get a hint as to what we're going to expect up here, based on her conversation. But it's going to be a lot of combat, I will tell you that. And immediately, you can tell what the hell these are. Although, also guns are probably the best thing here. Finally, guns have good use. One shot to the head takes care of these things by pretty much any weapon. And I find the Ingram MAC-10 or whatever it's called, it's perfect for this area. It's weird though. They're obviously zombies. They even eat your brains. Let's see if she'll do it. No, come on. Come on. Eat my damn brains already. Maybe you'll do it. Nope. Alright. Maybe later. Aside from shooting them, though, a really quick way to deal with them is just to drain them. They have the health of a homeless person, which means they have a very, very small blood pool, so you can drain them really quickly. And for some reason they make the rad noises when you do drain them. I kind of think these guys were added in from the patch, because I don't actually remember them my first time playing through. Here we go. So they attempt to eat your brains, I guess. But it doesn't actually do anything. And I'm not pressing any buttons here. But it breaks you out of it by itself, and it tells you you escaped. I wasn't pressing anything. So dying up here is actually really hard, just because you can drain these guys. And there's just so many of them. It's more tedious than anything. But I don't even find it that tedious, because they die so quickly. But hey, I finally have an excuse to use guns, for once. I suppose I can use the, well, the Ingram's really the best. I'll use the crossbow for a bit, since we have it. Might as well use it. Find it harder to get headshots with it, though. But they like to explode when you do. This box is colored red for some reason. Yeah, this crossbow way too slow. Go back to the Ingram. Come on, headshots. Whatever. You don't really have to kill all of them. So I'm probably not going to. It's just a time sink. There's nothing interesting in this building, honestly. It's just most empty rooms with a couple zombies in them. They're zombies, but I'm not quite sure how we can drain them for blood, because they are zombies. Maybe that's a thing you can actually do in the World of Darkness. Maybe you can drain zombies for blood, or vitae. It wouldn't seem very logical to me. So, that was it, we're done. Now we get to meet the bishop, and this is going to go over poorly.
Welcome, brother. I see you have been enlightened. Are you searching for something? Do you seek the truth? You've come to the right place, brother. We got more truth here than we can handle. Disease. Brother, you've got to open your mind. One man's disease is another man's sanctity. Here among the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle, we have shed these earthly labels. Come, partake of our divine communion. They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, brother? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. Gehenna, Judgment Day, the Apocalypse again. Brother, you are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason, no all-powerful and terrible gods who watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What God watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you? No, brother. There is no God who would tolerate such a thing. And so I have become God, and the diseases I carry to the masses will bring about an end of my own making. Until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle.
Well, this guy is totally sane.
The time for words has come and gone, my brother. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
So you can't convince him otherwise. I actually like that voice actor quite a bit. Kind of, I guess, Creole kind of twang to his voice. So this fight can be one of the, I guess, walls, one of the real stopping points for players that aren't really combat spec'd. Or if you just don't cheat. But I'm not cheating. Not using God mode or anything like that. So this guy is really kind of tough. He's got a lot of hit points, and he is using, I think, celerity. So we are going to need all our tricks to try and take him out. We're going to have to use our melee weapons too. So, let's see how this goes. He's got to reload now. Let's go after him. Again, presence, blood buff, and fortitude to try and mitigate some of the damage. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he has so many hit points that it can be quite a hassle to deal with him. I should have kept some of those dumb disciples around. I'm gonna have to use a blood pack. Haven't used one of those for a while. But why not? Almost got him. Oh, finally. So the game boots us out of that zone, that instance, and it just kind of drops us back off in the lobby. We can't actually go back. But that was kind of interesting, I suppose. I mean, Bishop Vic, the leader of a crazy zombie cult. Kind of reminds me of Judge Dredd. Dr. Dick Icarus and the Dark Judges all over again. Anyways, let's go back and talk to Damsel. Tell her the good news that we've solved this Plague Bearer issue to begin with.
Hey, I heard that.
I never noticed her shirt says Army Troika.
You killed all of them? You? Huh. So I guess you want me to thank you or something? Damn it. Thanks, okay? Well, cool for now, but just don't go bragging to everybody about it. Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Candy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression of on soft. Somebody in this joint's got a lack of restraint to keep their mouth shut.
We can talk to her and tell her we want to join the Anarchs. But we're not going to. Not yet, at least. You can pick a faction to join with, but we're not going to pick one just yet. So before we go talk to Strauss and tell him the good news that we've solved the Plague Bearer problem, we're going to check out this building, because if you'll remember, we went to the Skyline Apartments to look for Muddy, but instead, we found an answering machine that mentioned there was a meeting happening at a warehouse across the street from a bar, which of course, the last round would be right over there. And this would be that building. So let's take a look. Oh. That's not so good.
Did you see it? He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll. These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out. The dead feller called him Muddy. They was waiting on someone. They were going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves you to find a phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Well, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up. 1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe. Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white, like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy. Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was, and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow, made the guy scream. Oh, he never come back.
It doesn't really matter what we tell him here.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
Oh shit. No. Oh. Crap. I was afraid that would happen. So the game auto-moves your character over to this spot, for whatever reason. And if for some reason that bum happens to move here as well, sometimes he takes a different route. But, great. He moved in my path, and now I am stuck. The game is literally unplayable right now. It is in a broken state. I can't move. I can't even no-clip or duck or jump or attack or do anything. I'm gonna have to reload. That is ridiculous.
Okay, I will.
Alright, let's try that
Think
again.
about that again.
Thank God. Now I'm not stuck. Alright, that was really dumb. But, let's take a look around. That was pretty damn savage. This guy's been impaled on some rebar. And oh look, his severed head. So there's kind of a little dumb Easter egg in here. It's kind of a nod to Deus Ex, I suppose. Could even be a nod to System Shock, basically, because there was the basketball in that game. So you just gotta score a hoop, but the easiest way. It's just a jump. And you just get an applause laugh track. It's pretty dumb, honestly. But there's one other thing we can get up here. I'm not really sure why that silly little grating requires more strength to break, but you can just blood buff and break it. So we get the Lucky Star hotel room key, and I think that item just phased through the wall, or through the world. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just a car stereo. Don't care. So yeah, so Muddy has apparently gone to Hollywood, to the Lucky Star Hotel. That's okay. We can't finish that quest yet anyways. So next on the order of business is to check out Strauss and tell him the good news. Tell him we solved the problem with the plague bearers.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic? Tell me of this so-called bishop. I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services. If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency. You decide.
So I think he gives you about $300 or $400 if you pick cash, but that's a stupid option. You always want the item.
A wise decision, neonate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. I hope this object serves you well.
Awesome. We got the Blood Star. He has no other dialogue, so there's no real point in talking to him again. But let's check out the Spoils of War. We got the Blood Star. It's our first kind of artifact, amulet, item thing. And it doubles the length of our blood buff. Really useful. Probably one of the most useful in the game. So we can now cast blood buff and have it last for twice as long. Especially useful for us, just because we're Ventru. Alright, so we're not done yet. Next stop. If you'll remember Skelter, he told us about Patty, and she hangs out at the Confession Club. So let's head on in there and check it out and see if we can find out what the hell Patty's all about, blabbing her mouth about vampires and the like. This club's pretty neat. I don't mind it. It's not too bad. It's a much better place than I think Jeanette and Teresa's club is. God, I feel like I should be having cash and just throwing it at these hookers. It's like Duke Nukem.
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all, like, totally drawn to me. I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird, because I don't know of any parties going on. No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm Patty. Seriously, everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
God, she is so annoying.
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a Toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually. Oh, well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably like too far behind the scenes for you to know about him. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him. No, don't go. I really need to find him. Really. Maybe you can ask around. Oh, look. I haven't seen him in days. He said he'd come see me again. He promised. I might age. He promised I wouldn't get thirsty. Well, fine. You're just some no-dick fledgling. I've hung out with way more powerful vampires than you'll ever know. I wouldn't drink your gutter blood if you were the last vampire on Earth.
Well, can't talk to Patty anymore because we told her basically to fuck off, but let's try this again. Do something a little different.
His name is Kent. You are totally awesome. Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, where is Kent?
Just look at that face. Just let that sink in. This is a face that a vampire feeds blood to. You know what? Fuck this woman. She is annoying as all hell.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks. Pisha will have a party with you. It'll be a blast. Maybe we'll invite Vandal over. Anyways.
Let me get my coat. I left it with a guy who'll be getting some off me tonight. I'm sorry, I like men. Let me get my coat. I left it with a guy who'll be getting some off me tonight.
So I didn't really explain these women the first time in Teresa's club. They are blood junkie. I can't remember what they're actually called. If you have a high enough seduction skill, you can drain them for blood willingly. They'll just give you their blood.
Everybody comes in here's got to have a short house rules. Inhibition's the first thing to go. 2 more of these and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beat priestess, and it's time to confess. Venus was her name. Got anything you want to confess? Larry? Oh, so you're the Action Jackson he was going to send over? Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got this situation that's gotten a little out of hand, and I need someone to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month. Intrigued yet? Well, the parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. Couple of guys, Russian accents, bit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it. Drinks on the house for a week. You want cash? Whatever, I can do that. Question is, are you worth it? I expected you'd fight. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, alright? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the beat priestess. Later, darling.
She's also kind of obnoxious, but not nearly as much as Patty. So we can tolerate her for now. If you'll remember, Fat Larry told us about his girl or his contact, whatever she's supposed to be to him. Although actually we can find that out. Anyways, she tells us we need to go take care of a debt that she owes. Because she is irresponsible. But it shouldn't be a problem for us. We're just over here at the parking lot, next to the hotel. This is also a side entrance in the hotel. In the vent that was in the kitchen that I showed off, that's how you get in there, from outside. Let's talk to these handsome young fellows.
Confession, bitch, send you. Money. Where is money? No money? Duh. Then, bitch, we be back next month. Duh. Then, bitch,
So that was simple.
Next month.
You can persuade them, you can dominate them, you can get into a street fight with them and just kill them. It doesn't really matter. We just chose the easiest persuasion.
What? I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office! Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business?
I think this voice actor just tries too hard. I don't know what it is, just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee. I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner. Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
No, not really.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing around trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Well, alright then. So now we have a reason to go to the 6th floor in the apartment, or in the hotel. I like this club. It's actually quite nice. Are those cat ears? What the hell is she wearing? No, I guess it's just flowers. So, time to find out what Fat Larry is to this woman. Yep. She is his mistress. Oh, Fat Larry. You make a pretty weird sub. So here in the hotel, there's a couple rooms that I didn't really show off the first time through. That was weird. But this being one of them. It's kind of ballroom, dance room, but I didn't show it off because there's, again, just like the bar, there's nobody to interact with. There's nothing to interact with. There's nothing to do in here. It's just kind of, just more fluff. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Which is odd, because there's even a back room to it. And again, not a thing in here. Whoa. Oh, some weird physics. This chair has, like, no weight. So that's it. Just a little tiny key. I mean, not a little tiny ring, not a key. There's also some bathrooms, but they're only useful if you want to, if you need to feed off people. So people wander into the bathrooms. Alright, so, we're on floor 6. So these were all locked before. We didn't have the key, card. We can do this level a couple ways. We can be sneaky. Or you can just go, you know, as usual. Third-person shooter. Just Gears of War. Just go nuts. Oh, let me see if I can bug this out again. You stand up in here, I believe it kind of glitches the hell out of the... Come on, stand up. There we go. Nope, didn't want to do it this time. Oh well. We're looking for... What the hell's his name now? Can't even remember. Boris, that's right. His bodyguards are actually kind of tough. We can sneak our way through. We could use some blood. Didn't have very much, though. That's a shame. Auspex would come in handy. Would let me see where the guys are through the walls. Ah, forget this. Trying to catch him was just impossible.
Hey, stop right there.
So because this guy is on TV in this zone, they actually place him outside the map every time he's on TV somewhere. That's what I was trying to show off in the vents. He's just over there. It's really weird. Every time they have to have him on TV, they actually place him in the world. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. ABC, always be closing. And that is a finance book. So that's it. So let's just go find Boris. I think he's just over here. There we go.
Hasta la vis. Who the hell are you? You are not expected. You give me message, I take to him. Very well. Follow me.
Follow me, stalker.
Что это такое? Черт возьми! Почему твой выпустил? Who the hell are you? Is that right? Dima to leave? Why would I allow that? Okay. Iti tagda, Dima. Very well. Happy? Now spit it out. Make this quick, eh? Malin Kaya Svolach, stupid, spoiled American child. I give her so much and she spits in my face. So, what, you are her messenger boy? You do work for stupid little girl? You are not man.
She said this guy was old and fat. He really doesn't look that old to me.
This is true. I tell you what. How can we come to agreement? And maybe get you to do something for me instead? You go back over to Stupid Clam. You find ungrateful little girl there and you kill her! I pay you. I see she trusts you. For you to do this, it will be easy. You will get nothing from me. Go tell that bitch she can pack up Little Club. Her name is coming off it. Get the hell out of here. Pashli, go! Hey, right there.
So you get a choice. You can either side with him and kill her, kill Venus. Can I just execute him? Nope. Well, I guess I can just drain him. So you can either side with him and kill Venus, kind of betray her, and he gives you $1,000, I think. Or you can just stick with a plan. Nice, and he gave me a Glock. And $50 in a money clip up there. And if you side with her and just kill him, then I think she gives you... Ooh, forgot about you. And I think she gives you just a set amount of money every now and then. Can't remember what it is exactly, but it will be a nice venture. Because this guy is kind of a sleazeball. She's annoying, but she's not the Russian mafia, so we'll pick the better of two evils. And I will see you back at Venus.
There you are. Finished yet? What?
So dumb.
Yeah, I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office! Boris? Is that Boris's blonde? Guess we're partners then. If you only knew what I had to do over the years to keep this place open. Tell you what, partner. Come in every few days and I'll give you your cut. Here's tonight's. I've got some money to make us. I'll hold your share of the profits. Don't forget to drop by and scoop them up once in a while, Really, I'd love to hear them, but I've got to go find a new DJ. An old one's still spinning that Pixie Wave Magic 80s Redux electronica. It's so last Friday. Heaps of thanks again. Money, right? Come back in a few nights. I'll have another wad for you. I don't see enough sitting out there.
Whoa. So that's it for this. I think this video's gone on long enough. So I will see you next time when I think we'll try and actually make some progress with the storyline. See you then.